Last time that we were here, I mean, the activity started as soon as we opened the front door. Is there something moving behind me?
Yeah,
Because I'm not moving and I can hear.
Yeah, there was creaking coming from behind you.
Oh, hello.
Wow.
Okay.
Holy shit. Are you fucking kidding me? There is no one in here whatsoever. Only myself and Phil. Right, let's check upstairs, Phil, because something was moving up there.
What the hell is that?
Oh, fucking hell, I just saw some fucking hell, Phil.
Did you see it?
I just saw something. What the fuck was that?
Dunno.
There's someone upstairs.
Yes, sir, yes. Living poison. Manufactured record. Yes, sir. Go. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Here we go. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Here we go. It's like a light is in my face, but I can't fall for you. I close my eyes and drift away. I've overdosed on you. Cause then you wake up dead one day.
We return to Farm Lodge Cottage that sits on a site that once was a farm. The farm was owned by a vicar in the 1800s, and there was an outhouse that was used as the local courthouse where death sentences were handed out. Across from the cottage is a plague pit where bodies were buried from the bubonic plague back in 1348. Paranormal reports started in 1993 when students rented the property as their accommodation, but their stay was cut short and they left due to loud noises and footsteps. Personal items would disappear and were never found, but there were items that would appear which belonged to no one that was living there. The cottage remained empty for some time as no one would live there. On our first investigation here, Phil and I come into contact with the paranormal activity.
So here we are at Farm Lodge, and quite a lot's been happening since we've been here.
So I'm pausing because I can hear movement.
I thought something moved
I thought something moved as well.
at the end. Something.
As far as I can see, but low level on the floor.
Phil? Back there behind Phil in the kitchen. So here we are back at Farm Lodge. I've got Phil here with me again, and we're going to be sleeping here tonight. So that should be an experience, especially after last time. So last time that we were here, I mean, the activity started as soon as we opened the front door, which is just there. And it was Phil that opened the door, and he actually thought that someone was inside. Do you remember what happened, Phil?
Yes, as I opened the door, there was this bang that came from in the property. Quite significant, really, quite a large bang. I thought, there's somebody in here. So I actually went in quite quickly to have a look round. Obviously couldn't find anybody inside. Checked the back door was locked. There was no sign of anything falling over or anything, but it was just really quite strange because it was such a loud noise at the moment you walked through the door. And it's not like a wind noise. You know, sometimes when you open a door and the pressure changes, you might get something knock or a cupboard door move because of the change in pressure. But it was a proper bang, as if somebody had dropped something, or I actually thought it was somebody trying to get out the back of the property. It was that loud. The door was locked. Yeah, the door was locked, and the key was on the inside, so it's not like somebody's locked it and, you know, run off or anything. Not that you'd be able to in the back garden because it's all sort of, you know, fenced in anyway. But
yeah, so that was the first thing that happened. All this is obviously off camera, and even while we were setting up, we heard footsteps above us and noises coming from upstairs. The bathroom door, just along there down in the hallway, it's got a latch on it, and that actually, the latch moved and the door actually opened. Even the back door opened by itself.
it was bizarre, the back door, because that was properly shut. It wasn't locked, to be fair, but it was properly shut, and then the back door just opened on its own, and it was weird. I tried to recreate it, you know, by pushing it from the outside on the latch and things like that, but I couldn't get it to open in the same way. Same with the bathroom door. I mean, it was properly shut, and the latch would have had to pop up. It's one of the old-fashioned latches that locks down like that, and you'd have to push it up to enable the door to open. But that was a bit strange, to be fair.
Yeah, and also off camera, we were sitting at the dining room table, and we heard a coin hit the table and start. I suppose it was like spinning.
Yeah, if you spin a coin, when it lands, you get that sort of wom noise on the glass. We're both looking at the table, and it's like, what was that? There's nothing on the table. No idea what it was. But it sounded like somebody had spun a coin,
That's it.
Didn't hear the coin spinning, but it was the bit where it lands and goes. Ball.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So I guess that was most of the things that happened off camera. I mean, on camera during the investigation, we had quite a lot of stuff happening. We had the EMF tripwire running through the hallway up to here, and I was doing a session in the hallway, and the EMF tripwire seemed to be going off to my questions.
Yeah, it did.
But obviously the most weirdest thing was, again, a coin seemed to hit the floor, spin and stop. And when we looked at it, you thought it was a pound coin.
Yeah, it was very shiny.
But when we looked at it even closer, it was a threepenny bit.
A threepenny bit, yeah.
1967.
The year I was born.
The year that you was born, and it was in mint condition, and it came from nowhere. And you heard it from upstairs because you was upstairs just sitting quietly while I was doing my session.
Yeah.
So that took place. That coin. So I was roughly seated here, and the tripwire was running from the kitchen along here into the room, and it seemed to. It didn't hit a wall and then land. It was just straight on the floor, which means it must have come from above. But where? As you can see, there's just a light up there. There's nothing there at all where it could have come from. But it just seemed to come from nowhere. And it was really strange that it was the date on the coin was the date that you were born.
Yeah.
Just heard a loud bang come from behind me. Something's moving in the kitchen. Hello? Fucking hell.
Something's moving.
Hello? Hello? Do you remember us from last time? My name's Jeff, and the gentleman with me is Phil. We spoke to you last time. You was telling us that you was from the plague pit across the road, and you've taken up residence here. Fuck, that made me jump.
Do you want to wander down and join us?
We've come back to speak to you. I hope you don't mind. Can you tell us your name, please? And you've taken up residence here?
down and join us?
We've come back to speak to you. I hope you don't mind. Can you tell us your name, please? We'll be speaking to you properly later. Hello, sir. I hope you don't mind us being here again. Hello, sir. I hope you don't mind us being here again. Hold on a second. I'm losing focus on my camera. See if I can get it back. That's strange.
Is it working now?
I've got it back now. That was loud. That was so loud that made me jump. Are you still there in the kitchen? There's someone upstairs. There's someone upstairs.
Have a look.
Yeah, come on then. No, let's. Oh, Phil, just one thing. Just want to point out to everyone that there's no one else in this place. I'm just going to go in here now. This is the kitchen where all that movement was just coming from. And as you can see, there is no one in here whatsoever, only myself and Phil. Right, let's check upstairs, Phil, because something was moving up there.
Mind the bottom step, which isn't really a step. There's not a lot up here, just 2 bedrooms. There's nobody in here. Don't doubt if there's anybody in the other one.
So, as you can see, there's no one else here. It's just myself and Phil. Well, that's a good start to the evening. And I will point out to everybody as well that we will be sleeping here the night. That's Phil's room there. This will be my room, and we'll have static cams running for the night in case anything happens. And judging by just what's happened downstairs just a moment ago, we could be in for a good evening. So we're going to now prepare our equipment for the nighttime investigation. So if you can hear us, is it possible that you can come and join us, please? We're in the front of the house in the living room. Whereabouts are you in the house? Are you upstairs? If you are upstairs, you'll see a device. It's got lots of flashing lights on it. It won't harm you, but if you just touch the device, it'll make a noise and it will let us know that you're here. Is it possible you could do that, please? Are you down in the kitchen? It seems to be your favourite place, in the kitchen. You make lots of noises and movement. And I'm quite surprised because last time we were here, you were lighting up our device in the hallway, making all the colours change. And you haven't done that this evening. Now, earlier on we know that you was here. So we don't know if you're still here or you've left. So if you are still here, listening to us, could you please do something so we know that you're listening, please? Okay, should we go upstairs?
Yeah, come on then. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, thank you.
Into the spiders?
Yeah, thanks.
There are spiders up there. I've seen them loads.
Thanks a lot.
Right, do you want me to go first?
Well, that'll be a bit hard, you fat bastard, because you won't get by me, will you?
Fat arse in the way, no. Look, see what I'm saying? Oh! You okay then?
Yeah.
You look like you were struggling a little bit.
No, I'm going to stand right here.
You're going to stand there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just leave me on the stairs and I'll be fine. Oh, that's better. That's it. You should have a nice little sit down.
And I will point out that also earlier when we were setting up the equipment, I came up the stairs to walk into that room there, and as I passed this doorway I heard a man's voice. It was very whispery, but I don't know what he said. And it seemed like, well, at the moment whatever was here was quite active earlier, so I don't know if this man is coming and going. So in front of me is a REM pod, lots of lights flashing away. And there's an aerial there that will pick up on any changes in EMF. So, can you come and touch that device? It will only make a noise, and then we know that you are here with us. Could you do that for us, please?
All was silent within the house, so we prepared for the next session. Phil takes a seat in the hallway next to the kitchen area where most of the activity takes place.
Okay, we've returned, done a walkthrough. Now, last time we were here, a fair amount happened actually. It'd be nice to see if we can communicate again. Now, immediately prior to starting this session, there were some noises in the kitchen which was quite encouraging, some knocking.
An EVP is captured saying to Phil, "Why do you watch the kitchen?" Here is the audio with enhancements.
Now, last time we were here, a fair amount happened actually. It'd be nice to see if we can communicate again. Now, last time we were here, a fair amount happened actually. It'd be nice to see if we can communicate again. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Phil, and the gentleman to my right is Jeff. Do you remember us? When we were here before, you very kindly communicated with us. Could I ask if you could do that again, please?
Another EVP comes through saying, "No one." Here is the enhanced audio taken from Phil's digital recorder.
When we were here before, you very kindly communicated with us. Could I ask if you could do that again, please? When we were here before, you very kindly communicated with us. Could I ask if you could do that again, please? Can you come and join me? Whereabouts in the property are you?
Is there something moving behind me?
Yeah,
Because I'm not moving and I can hear.
yeah, there was creaking coming from behind you. Come through. If Jeff moves out the way. If you're at the front of the property, come through and join me just here, if you can. Oh, hello. There's a slight flash on the lights from down here. It's normally at this point that you want something absolutely amazing to happen, like something come crashing down or something, and it inevitably doesn't. It's normally when you're not doing anything like this that something happens, and hopefully you catch it on camera.
If you remember, I asked you if you was from the plague pit, and you made the lights flash. Can you do it again, please? Make those lights flash. Then I know that you're here with us. We heard you earlier. You was making a lot of noise out in the kitchen. So are you still here? Are you here listening to us? Please make the lights flash if that's a yes.
We prepare for our final session and set up a laser grid in the hallway which will activate when it detects movement. And what was going to happen not only scares us but also amazes us.
This is nice and comfy, isn't it? This is much better. This is much more betterer.
Betterer.
Much more betterer.
There's no such word as betterer.
It is, it's better than better. It's better.
No, it's not.
It's betterer.
There's no on the end of better.
Well, I think there is, I've just created a new word. It's better, but even betterer. Anyway, are these spirits going to like get their arse out of bed and do something? Because I'm going to be a bit fed up now. Oh, hello.
Wow.
Okay.
Holy shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
That was pretty cool. Thank you.
I can't believe that's just happened.
I know. That's pretty cool.
So
actually.
hold on, so you said you're getting a bit fed up, are you going to do anything?
Are you going to get their arse out of bed and do something?
Now, I must point out, to make that PIR activate that laser grid, you have to be right in front of it.
Yeah.
And that has never happened before. That's the first time that's ever happened. And how long have we had that?
I made that years ago.
Phil actually developed that. And it's never ever gone off. And I tell you what,
Have you got goosebumps now?
that is the most impressive thing, apart from the coin falling out of the ceiling. That just proves that whoever it is actually here. And I just hope. Okay, so what's happened is that PIR has now gone off. It's picked up movement in front of it and it's gone off again. Oh shit. Holy fucking crap.
It can only be turned on by movement, literally.
So what happens is you have to move in front of it in the darkness, and then the laser grid will turn on, and it'll stay on for maybe 30 seconds, and then it'll switch itself back off and reset itself ready for the next, I guess, piece of movement, if you want to say. And it's just gone off for a second time, and I've never ever seen that before, and that is amazing. Hi there.
It's also worth pointing out that it's been on for quite some time and hasn't gone off up until that when I said, "Get your ass out of bed."
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I actually don't know what to say at the moment. And also, if you think that it's picking us up here, that's impossible. There's an actual wall there. So the grid, the PIR light, is facing along the hallway. We cannot actually see the...
Can't see the laser grid.
We can't see the laser grid because there's a wall in the way. So it's not picking up any movement here. I can do this now. Oh, fucking hell, I just saw some... Fucking hell, Phil.
Did you see it?
I just saw something. What the fuck was that?
Don't know.
Holy shit.
Cool. Come in here. Walk towards us.
I just saw something black.
Yeah, I saw something black as well.
Did you fucking see that?
Yeah. That's where as it went off, it blacked on the laser grid.
No, I know that I was waving my arm there, and you might think that it was me, and it wasn't me that sets that off, because the PIR light on that laser grid does not reach this far. There's only 5 or 6 feet in front where it will activate. I just saw something black. Do you remember last time we were here and we both saw something black move along the bottom of the door?
Mm. It's roughly the same place, isn't it?
And it's not a rat. There's no mice or rats here.
Or badgers.
Fuck, I'm scared to look.
Shall I go and have a look?
We need to grab a camera.
Grab that one there.
No, in fact, no, don't. Do you know why? It's interacting now. If we go out, if we go out there now, it might stop doing what it's doing.
Right, sit back and keep still. Oh, something is activating that. It did it again.
Did you just see?
Yeah.
Like a. I don't know what it was. Like something black quickly go across.
Yeah, it activated again. It was about to go off. It's something standing. It's like something standing in front of it and moving. Because it would have reset back to being off.
Hi there. It's okay. It's us again. That spoke to you last time. I take it you've come back into the house. We believe that maybe earlier that you had left, and now you're back again. Sorry?
Thought I heard a voice then from down there.
A voice.
Yeah.
You had left, and now you're back again. Sorry?
Thought I heard a voice then from down there.
A voice.
Yeah.
You had left, and now you're back again. Sorry?
Thought I heard a voice then from down there.
A voice.
Yeah.
I can still see the laser grid partially on, but it looks like it's draining. It's draining.
It can't drain, it's running off the mains.
It can't. It's actually draining the power. It's fucking draining the power.
That's running off of a power pack, like I mean, I've run a telly off of that power pack for 6 hours.
Do you remember?
You can't drain a little laser grid like that. I've had that. I mean, even on nah, that's drained it.
Do you remember upstairs what happened to the camera that I was holding? Now that it's draining all the power, so there's no laser grid. It's gone.
No, it's
gone.
The laser is still on. I can see it. I can see a green light, but it's got no power.
I would just like to point out that what that's running off, it will last for days, and the power has just been drained, completely drained. That is impossible.
Which I've run a television, like a big flat screen television, like say big, a 32-inch telly, flat screen. I've run it for 6 hours off one of them.
These are like bulky, top quality power packs that you can run for days.
Yeah, they're not the silly little ones you buy off of Amazon for like 15 quid. I think they're a couple £100 each, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, on previous investigations, we've used these power packs where there's no power, and you can plug in a camera and lights, and it will run for like a whole day without changing anything. And whatever's just happened now,
It's drained it.
It's gone into complete darkness, and that's what I'm worried about. That's
quite freaky, actually.
That's fucking amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you. I did ask you to drain the power from our devices. Thank you.
Well, I asked you in perhaps not the most politest terms to wake up and come and see us, and I do thank you for that. I apologise if I was a little bit rude. But are you able to come in here? Yeah, something just went down there, Jeff. I don't know what happened just down there.
Listen, look, okay, you've taken the power from that device. Can you maybe touch this? Or touch that device there? You've got the energy now. Would you like to come through?
Yeah, it's killed the laser completely. It's gone dead.
We're really excited. I hope you haven't broken our laser grid. Because Phil built that. It took a long time to build. But please...
Oh, fuck!
Whoa!
No idea. No idea what happened then.
What? Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Freaky.
Hold on. If everything's died and the laser grid is not on,
What the hell was that?
the laser grid turned on by itself with no power and lit up the whole hallway. Wow. Right, okay.
Yeah, I know. It's getting a bit freaky now.
Thank you.
I hope this is being caught on the other camera.
It better be. Are you okay? Do you mind us being here? If you mind us being here, can you light up that device that you're using there? Can you light it up?
What the hell is that? No way.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. That's me.
What the fuck was that? There was like a flash of light coming through the door. Oh, this is getting silly now, Phil.
I'm going to open the door, just look outside, alright? That laser grid's come back on again.
Okay, Phil's just looking outside the door. There was some sort of light that flashed. It actually flashed through the front door of the windows, which...
I think there is an outside light that's...
That wasn't what...
That wasn't it.
I'm
only going out, let's just turn that on. That's not what it was.
So as Phil's gone outside the front door to check what that possibly could have been, another light has come on, which is an outside... Oh, shit.
Oh, no, it's getting stupid now. It's come back on again.
Okay, so what's happening is we've got the PIR light that's drained completely, or the power pack is drained. And I tell you what, that was bloody amazing and fucking scary. Whoa! What the Where the fuck did that come from, Phil?
I don't know.
That wasn't the laser grid.
No, it wasn't the laser grid, but it was...
My God,
there's stuff happening down there.
there are lights lighting up
From things that aren't
from
there.
things that aren't there.
And again.
Whoa! Fuck off!
Now you can have a look.
Well, hold on, Phil. That's me. That's my hand. Hold on. I want to see if that happens again. You need to grab a camera, Phil. We need a cam. Do you want to grab that cam now on that chair?
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
I'm not putting up with this.
Right, hold on a sec. Let me grab the digital recorder. Okay, so Phil's just grabbed the camera off the chair over there that was filming us on the couch. I've got the digital recorder, and we're now going to go down to see what's causing all this. I must admit, I'm a little bit wary because the flashes of light that we've just seen was not the PIR. There was like these bursts of light, and I don't know if it's been caught on camera. We've only got one camera in the kitchen filming that way.
Okay, and we got 5 minutes on this cam.
Oh, shit.
It's dropped down on this has an hour on it.
But how did that drop down to 5
I
minutes?
don't know. It had an hour on it when I set it up. It's gone down to 5 minutes.
We did ask earlier for whatever is here to drain the energy from any of our stuff, so... Okay.
Please tell me if you're suddenly going to run back towards me and knock me over.
Hello, sir,
Okay.
or whoever you are. We're just going to come through. I want to see if that... I want to see if that PIR comes on.
Well, we are where we are now.
I mean, as you can
it's not
see,
setting anything off.
as you can see, it's not going off.
No. That is completely dead.
Wow.
There's nothing there. Nothing there at all. And yet it's been. If we go and sit back down in there, I bet you it goes off.
Either that's been completely drained or burned out by something, or it's drained the whole power pack that would last days.
Yeah.
And we checked that, full battery. And you know what?
I think we should go back and sit down and see if it goes off again.
That's what I said upstairs. Take the power from any device. We don't care what you do. And that's what it's done.
Mm.
Fuck.
You're going to sit back down?
Can you turn on the device again for us one last time? Please. Do it again. We don't know how you done that, but can you please do it again? Are you standing behind me in the kitchen? Okay, Phil, I'm going to need to check this. You still filming?
Yeah.
The camera's going to go a bit weird.
Yeah, go for it.
That's the toilet.
Oh, no. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're having a fucking laugh.
Okay, I kid you not. The PIR has just come back on the laser grid. You saw me standing right up against it. There was nothing happening whatsoever. And it's just turned on. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
It's working fine.
There's nothing wrong with it. I guess what you call paranormal. And I'm just going to check the power pack, Phil. Wow. Do you want to have a look at that, Phil? That's a full battery. Nothing's been drained at all.
My battery's about to die on this, but...
That is a full battery. There is no way that
That's doing some seriously weird
that laser grid would have done that. There's no way in a million years.
We've used that loads, right? And I tested it. I've tested it loads. I know it works. It detects when you get up close to it, and that thing was going off all the time. And yet all of a sudden it stopped working completely. You've gone right up next to it, moved around in front of it, nothing. We've talked about it, and then all of a sudden it's working exactly as it should do again. That's odd.